Don't start a business before answering these questions. Anyone that starts their own business, or at least prior to doing so, needs to ask and answer questions before they begin. For instance, you need to ask yourself what type of business you want to run, or if you should be in business for yourself at all. These answers will be revealed once you ask the questions. Depending upon the business model that you choose, you could see yourself in profit, or not so much, depending upon what choice you make. Exactly what type of questions should you ask in order to ensure a higher probability of success? We will now go over what these questions might be. You need to decide where you want to put your business. Will you work at home, or at the office downtown? If you want to work in an office, do you want it to be a co-working space or in your own office suite or building? What can you afford? Business location is also something you need to consider. You probably wouldn't mind working out of your garage, but this might not be a business that you can do this with. The type of business that you have will dictate where you need to have your office space. If you meet clients regularly, downtown is best, whereas a spare bedroom would not be your best option. How do I make sure that my products are priced competitively? What some people do is survey all of the other businesses in their niche and find out what they are charging. This strategy then involves undercutting the competition's prices. This is not the way to figure out what you should be charging for your products and services. Before deciding on the price, you should not only consider what others are charging but how your product compares with similar ones. You don't usually want to be seen as having the very cheapest product, as this tends to make people question the quality. So think carefully before telling the world how your product is the very cheapest one they can find. Getting your business running. What are the costs involved to get this done? Whenever you run the numbers, be prepared for the worst. It's actually pretty bad when you look at offline compared to online. Running the numbers on an online business won't shock you as much because it's cheaper to run. Setting up a website and maintaining it is actually not that expensive at all. Still, try to be realistic as you figure out your startup costs and initial operating budget. Having enough funds on hand when you begin is really all you need to focus on initially. You can't start a business before you consider a variety of crucial points. Both online and offline businesses demand plenty of time and attention during the preparatory stages. You can start out by considering the questions we've presented in this video. The longer you're in business, the more questions you will have to ponder. Matters often become clearer when you've spent some time considering important questions.